Alright, in today's video, we're going to be playing the Royal Tournament again. As you can see, we're starting at 21 wins this time. In the last video, I got to 15 wins using Splash Yard, but from 15 to 21 wins, I used this Royal Giant deck that I think might be the best Royal Giant deck in this meta. So, I'll show you guys right here. You can check his Royal API if you don't believe me, but right here, this guy named Lil Mem is 34-1 with this RG deck, and when I saw that, I was like, you know what? I'm going to use it for the rest of this run on this account because I really like using RG, and yeah, I think that this is, potentially the best one in this meta. So we're going to try to get to 25 wins with it before we head in the first match. As always, code BOSS if you guys do want to support me. But yeah, with that being said, 21-0, let's see if we can continue to remain undefeated on our, road to 25 wins right now. All right, so in a match here against Koila. Alright, so he's not going to do anything, so I'm just going to go ahead and cycle a log. It's unlikely, excuse me, it's unlikely it's going to be log bait, since if it was, he probably would be playing stuff by now, since usually they want to cycle stuff in single. He's got a Tesla, though, so, I mean, that's making me think it possibly could be, bait or something like that. I guess we'll see. Tornado, so it's probably going to be Ice-Bow more specifically. So we have to play our queens high up, so he's unable to rocket them. Same with the hunters, and even the ghosts, especially when we get in double elixir. Like, even the royal ghosts, you want to avoid giving them rocket value on. Fishermen as well. In single, it's unlikely they're going to rocket a ghost or fisherman, but just in case, I'm going to play it higher up. His Valk is out of rotation, so he's likely going to have to go for... Oh, I was going to say an Ice Wiz, but he actually has a Queen. I'm going to Lightning because he's got to defend this Ghost still. So it's unlikely he's going to go in for an Expo. Even though I Lightninged and he was up a lot of Elixir, my, my guess ended up paying off, and he didn't go for an Expo, which means, we didn't have to stress about getting an RG down immediately. And that could have actually gotten a little scary had he decided to go Expo instead of tornadoing that Ghost. I might have taken a lot of damage, but luckily that was not the case. So we end up having a pretty massive lead here going into pretty close to double elixir now. So because he just rocketed that, I can definitely play my Hunter quite low to take care of this Valkyrie. I'm actually going to go for an Electro Spirit just to pull it back. Ghost here on top of the Queen. Log coming in. He's going to have to use the... Okay, he uses the ability. I don't even have to do anything because he activated it early. Actually gets one shot, but that's fine. Anyway, I'm going to go for an RG. See what he wants to do. He's going to go for skeletons. Oh, nice. We predicted the Tesla. I mean, it was pretty obvious that he was going to play it there, so that ended up being pretty nice. Ghost, take that out. How's he going to defend it? Is he just... Yeah, he's back to skellies. Maybe a pre-log there would have been good. We got a sizable lead, though, at this point. We're doing alright. I mean, he's one rocket away from, taking the lead. But I feel like once we get in triple, we can be really aggressive with our RGs, which is going to help us out quite a lot. Fortunately, the Queen is going to go down here to this Tesla. I'm going to Ghost in this lane. He's going to cycle Skellies, okay. He's going to go for an Expo. I think I'm going to RG because that Ghost will actually deal with the Expo pretty nicely. Oh, he went Valk. Okay, that was a smart play by him. Maybe Fisherman to deal with this Expo, and then I'm just going to go for an Electro Spirit, which the point of it was to kill skeletons if he ended up playing them, which he didn't. I'm not going to do anything. He's just going to... Yeah, there was no way that was going to break through, so I didn't even bother doing anything there. I'm going to go RG. Ooh, he just went Queen in the back, so this is definitely a really good time to pressure. I'm going to Lightning both of these, the Queen and the Tesla. That's going to be very good value. We get a hit with the RG because he was pretty slow with that Tornado. That's a very big hit, actually, because now my tower is no longer in rocket range, which is pretty good. And I think I'm definitely going to pressure here with an RG. We got to keep the pressure up. E-Spirit coming in because his... Log is out of cycle, so it's a pretty good time. I'm going to Lightning this. We can be pretty aggressive in triple elixir. This is what I was... If I didn't say it before, then I'll say it now. Triple, you have to be aggressive because they're going to rocket cycle you like crazy if you are not aggressive. So it's kind of what you have to do, even if it feels like it's being over aggressive. Okay, that was a really bad expo, as he played it in the same lane. I don't actually know why he did that. I think that was just kind of a desperation play. I think in this situation, the only way he's going to win is by rocket cycle. But now, I mean, at this point, it's just over. There's no way he's going to win. Our lead is so huge at this point, and this is going to be GG. It's probably a really good thing that he had a queen over the Ice Wiz, because I feel like Lightning doesn't do very good against Ice Wiz. Of course, it kills it, but it's a 6-for-3 trade, so it would have gotten way more value than the queen would have, because, and you can see with him laughing, obviously, like, a pretty decent matchup for me. I think he didn't play perfectly. He definitely could have played better, but for sure, great for me, and we didn't make any mistakes, so we're able to win by a good amount. Alright, 3 more to go to reach our goal of the video. Found our next one here against this Korean player. So we got Ghost, E-Spirit, Log. Okay, he's got Tombstone. So this very good chance it's going to be Graveyard. It could also be Lava. I guess, you know, either one of those. Let's see. He's got Skeleton King. So it could be RG. Could be RG. I'm not going to say there's no chance of it being RG. But, I don't know. I just have a feeling it's Graveyard. And I don't think this is like... Well, it's actually a compliment to them, technically. Korean players are known for being very good with Graveyard. Like, there's a lot of good Korean Graveyard players, basically the point I'm trying to make. This is... an interesting situation. We both went very aggressive, but we got the better trade of that by so much, because we took his tower. He doesn't have an RG in cycle right now, so, and he just had to waste 2 elixir there to defend that. So this is great. I think we can just Hunter, defend the Skelly King. Hopefully there's no issue. I don't know what he's gonna do. Anyway, I'm very glad we were able to get this start, because this is actually quite a challenging matchup. I don't know if I would say he has a hard counter, but he's using Zappies, RG Zappies, and we're using RG Lightning. And because I don't have a Fireball, it's pretty good for him. His main mistake was, well, going for that very aggressive RG, and also cycling his Zappies on something that wasn't my RG was also kind of a mistake too, in my opinion, because he really wants to be saving that for the RG, and that's basically it. He shouldn't use it on anything else. So this RG is definitely going to get a shot here. I don't think it's going to get a second. Yeah, only one. The Hunter does a really, really good job against the RG, as you can probably tell or already knew. So, yeah, Hunter is, I would say, the key card in this matchup. It's very valuable against a lot of his cards. The Queen, too, I guess, because he's got a Fireball, but for some reason I feel like the Hunter is just really good against, like, the Skeleton King, and it's good against the RGs, Skeleton King. Queen is too, I guess. I guess they're both very valuable in this type of matchup. We're not out of this yet. We have to try to defend here. We should hopefully be able to, because we have a Hunter down, now a Fisherman, and yeah, he's not breaking through this. This is for sure GG. So we're going to be able to get the win here against a... Well, actually, yeah, we won, because even if that RG got a shot and he fireballed, the counter push would have been undefendable, because he just wouldn't have had the elixir. So, yeah, not an easy matchup, but we got a very, very good start. Maybe we got a little lucky with the start we had. I'm not really sure, but regardless, very, very nice win. So we're against... Sharona here. We found this match very, very quickly. The other two took a little while to find, but this one was immediate, so it's nice, I guess. We got Ghost, Log, Fisherman. I'm just going to cycle Log, and then after that, if this guy still doesn't make a... Alright, some damage, but not anything too much. So, okay, so it's going to be some sort of bait deck. Drill, potentially. That's kind of bad that I just cycled my Ghost if he is using Drill. But there's no way I could have possibly knew it was Drill, so it's not... Oh, it's actually Mortar, okay. So I'm hoping he doesn't have a minion horde, because if he does, this is kind of hard. It gets a lot of value because I'm using lightning, obviously. Like, you can still win because the E-Spirit and Hunter can be good against it, but sometimes it's just, you know, as you could probably guess, it just gets a lot of... So I decided to save my... Actually, this Ghost could be pretty good because he doesn't have a Miner in cycle or his Cannon Cart. I guess... Oh, Skelly King, yeah, he still has. So maybe that wasn't... that might have not been an amazing Ghost. It's probably... We're probably fine here, but yeah. I don't know if he's gonna go for... Oh, that got a shot. Yeah, this has not been a good start to this game at all. I feel like after that, it was the main thing was the Dart Goblin connecting was not good, but still, even after that, all that chip damage he got was pretty bad. I don't know how those went on the tower. I'm actually very confused. Okay, he's got a minion horde. That's kind of why I did that. I wanted to see what other cards he had. Yes, this is going to be a pretty bad matchup because of the minion horde. But we can still win if we play well. It's just not going to be easy. Our best bet is building like a good push in, I don't know, in triple, I guess. And trying not to take any more damage. That as well is going to be pretty important here. Yeah, I don't know. We'll have to build like a massive push, I guess. It's a pretty good lightning. But the Cannon Cart, so... It was a pretty hard counter. Not too much we could do, as you could tell. So, yeah. Alright, and our next one here against King Jer. Alright, I'll just ghost this. Heal Spirit, it's probably Sparky, 3 Musketeers, Bridge Spam, something like that. Since he's got Ghost, it's... yeah, it's 3 Musketeers, I think. So... I don't know if he's got an Elixir Collector or not. Guess we'll find out. I just realized the queen is in the other lane. I thought it was in the left lane, but I guess it's fine. The ghosts can take it out. I'm gonna have to hunter this, I think. I hope he doesn't have an elixir collector. Like, if I had to decide whether he does or not, I probably would rather him not have one. There's a good chance he does, though. Not sure. It depends if he has royal... Okay. Since he's got royal hogs, he probably doesn't have an elixir collector. That should activate, even though I logged. Yeah, nice. They have barely enough health to get the king activated, even when you log it. That's kind of a good tip. I know he took a lot of damage there, but I think it's worth it getting the king activated. And there was pretty much no way I could have avoided that damage, since I didn't have a great way of taking them out, since my ghost wasn't in cycle. That was a very interesting... Okay, that was a very interesting play he just did. And that got... yeah, we got it. Okay, nice. We got a ton of damage there. We're basically right back in this match. That's good, really good for us. That was not a good push. I feel like he's not playing very well. He's definitely making some mistakes right now. I'm gonna... Oh, that's... You know what? Actually, that's fine. That's fine. One of the musketeers even dies right there, so... It's fine, I think. Yeah. Let's just relax, though, for a second. We're not gonna pressure again for a little while. It's kind of interesting that he split the three musketeers like that. I guess it was to avoid lightning value, but it was very interesting. I think it was a pretty bad play, because it kind of allows us to take some damage, since we already, he already dealt some in the other lane. Maybe not, though, because he actually did quite a lot. Not sure. Okay, nice. That was very predictable that he was going to do that. Yeah, there we go. That's going to be GG. Pretty decent matchup, I think. It's because he didn't have E-Barbs, right? Like, if he had E-Barbs, I think it would have been a lot harder, because the DPS they do against the RG is pretty insane, and a lightning doesn't take them out, and they just get a lot of value. Whereas the hunter, it can be pulled by the fisherman, it dies immediately to lightning. Even though I didn't lightning it, I still think it's just nice that you have that as an option to take it out. And also the fact that he had no elixir collector. I forgot if I already mentioned that. But anyway, we're one win away from our goal. Let's see if we can close it out here. Alright, we're in a game against 8,000 here. He's running bait. Alright. Probably with Inferno, or it could be Tesla, I don't know. I guess there's also the possibility that it could be with Rascals, but that one isn't used as often, so I guess we'll see. Valk. Yeah, if he's got Valk, it's definitely either Tesla or Inferno. I want to avoid giving him all rocket value, pretty similar to the Icebow match. Ooh, he's got Dark Gob, I was not expecting that. That's not good. Not good, not good. Alright, we're fine. The Dark Gob, I had to play the Fisherman one tile lower. It's fine, I guess. I don't know if he's got a... Does he have a princess if he's got Dark Ob? I'm kind of confused. I don't know. Like, I really am not sure. Because having Dark Ob and Princess in the same deck usually doesn't make much sense. And he hasn't used the Princess yet, so... That's kind of what's making me think that it's... Oh, wow. That's big-time damage right there. That barrel was probably a bad play. It was an overcommitment when you didn't have a lot of elixir, so... Ended up working out very nicely for us there. Giving us a very good lead in single, because I feel like single, there's not very much we can do. Like, there's no way we're going to get an RG to the tower. So the fact that we ended up dealing all that damage with the queen, I feel like puts us in a really good situation going into double elixir in a matchup where, like I said, in single, there's not very much we can do. So that's pretty promising, I would say. Oh, that was an interesting play. He just gave us a ton of log value there. So let's see. Okay, he's got a cannon. Alright. Cannon over the Inferno. Was not expecting that, I guess. Especially after the recent cannon nerf. Most people running bait are running Inferno now. I guess this guy, you know, maybe didn't get the memo or something. I think soon we're going to get a RG down in the back. Just because, okay, that was a, oh, nice, yeah, we can actually just E-Spirit. Oh, perfect, he juked it, so it gets less damage, alright. I think we're going to use our log on offense, yeah, for sure, yeah, we definitely are going to. He's going to go Goblin Gang, I think. No? He's, oh, wow, okay, that was a smart play. I was not expecting him to do that. It was pretty good. It was pretty... Well, yeah, unexpected, I guess. Let's go. GG's. Apologize for not talking. Really had to focus there. There's like, yeah, there's no way like you can commentate and play at the same time in triple elixir. Like if it's a very intense game like that. And I'll tell you right now, any YouTuber that does it, unless they have a face cam, right? Like if they have a face cam, then I don't know. But anyone who's doing like the full screen videos, and I'm going to tell you right now, don't be fooled. If they're commentating very well in triple elixir using a cycle deck with a lot going on, it's, you know, it's a voiceover. Like 100%. I can promise you guys that, because I've been recording videos now on, you know, YouTube for what, at this point, like 3 years. And let me tell you, like, I would consider myself a pretty good commentator. And so don't be fooled by, like, I'm telling you guys, it's, like, pretty much impossible to commentate in triple elixir when a ton is going on. and it's like almost guaranteed a voiceover. So yeah, like I really need to focus, and luckily we got the job done though. 25-3. There were a couple losses I didn't show because I already showed a loss earlier. We lost twice to P.E.K.K.A. Pretty hard counter because we're using RG without skeletons. If you're using RG with skeletons, like let's say I had skeletons instead of the queen, like the RG cycle one, that's not as bad because skeletons provide so much value against the P.E.K.K.A. and the bandit, for example, but when you don't have skeletons, you have like no good distraction, and it's so hard to deal with the bandits and the ghosts because you literally don't have any good counter to like the bandits and ghosts besides like, well, the fisherman isn't even a good counter to the ghost because it's invisible, like unless you play it like right on top of it. So yeah, it's super hard. This one wasn't even close. This one was actually quite close. I was like 1 RG hit away from winning, so that was kind of disappointing. But either way, we got to 25 wins, 3 losses though, which is kind of a shame because I had to lose twice to the same guy. But still, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure to like it if you did enjoy it. Subscribe if you guys are not subscribed already. And thanks again. Until next time, guys.